On March 3, 1969, the United States Navy established an elite school for the top 1% of its pilots. Its purpose was to teach the lost art of aerial combat and to ensure that the handful of men who graduated were the best fighter pilots in the world. They succeeded. Today, the Navy calls it Fighter Weapons School. The flyers call it Top Gun Maverick. Top Gun Maverick is a 2022 American action drama film directed by Joseph Kosinski and written by Ehren Kruger, Eric Warren Singer, and Christopher McQuarrie, from story by Peter Craig and Justin Marks. The film is a sequel to the 1986 film Top Gun. Tom Cruise reprises his starring role as the naval aviator Maverick. It is based on the characters of the original film created by Jim Cash and Jack Epps Jr. More than 30 years after graduating from Top Gun, United States Navy Captain Pete Mitchell, call sign Maverick, is a decorated test pilot whose repeated insubordination has kept him from flag rank. When Rear Admiral Chester Kane, call sign Hammer, played by Ed Harris, plans to cancel the hypersonic Dark Star scramjet program, Maverick is testing on the grounds that it has not reached the contract specification of Mach 10. Maverick unilaterally changes the target speed for that day's test from Mach 9 to Mach 10 and commences the test early in order to prove Kane wrong. During the test flight, Maverick successfully reaches Mach 10 in the Dark Star prototype. However, the prototype aircraft is destroyed when Maverick cannot resist pushing his airspeed beyond Mach 10. After the flight, Kane tells Maverick that he would be grounded if not for Admiral Tom Kosinski, call sign Iceman, played by Val Kilmer, Maverick's friend and former Top Gun rival. Iceman, now commander of the US Pacific Fleet, has assigned Maverick to the Top Gun school at Naval Air Station, North Island. The film was shot in IMAX format using IMAX-certified Sony Venice 6K full-frame cameras. Kosinski said that the team spent more than a year with Navy forces to use the IMAX cameras inside the cockpit, with 4 cameras facing toward the actors and 2 facing forward, in addition to cameras mounted all over the exteriors of the aircraft. He said the audience should feel the authenticity, strain, speed, and gravitational forces, something that cannot be achieved through soundstage or visual effects, which needed a tremendous amount of effort and work. You genuinely get the feeling of being inside the cockpit with these pilots during the immersive flight sequences that are choreographed to perfection. All the actors took intense training on actual planes during the shoot. The authenticity is phenomenal. The Navy has been ordered to destroy an unsanctioned uranium enrichment plant before it becomes operational. The plant, located in an underground bunker at the end of canyon, is defended by surface-to-air missile SAMs, GPS jammers, and 5th generation Su-57 fighters, as well as older F-14 Tomcats. Maverick devises a plan employing 2 pairs of F-18 Super Hornets armed with laser-guided bombs, but instead of participating in the strike, he is to train an elite group of Top Gun graduates assembled by Air Boss Vice Admiral Bow Simpson, call sign Cyclone, played by John Hamm. True to form, Maverick promptly throws the rulebook in the bin and tells his team of fresh-faced hopefuls that the only thing that matters is your limits. I intend to find them and test them. Maverick dogfights his skeptical students and prevails in every contest, winning their respect. 2 of the students clash, Lieutenants Jake Sersin, call sign Hangman, played by Glenn Powell, and Bradley Bradshaw, call sign Rooster, son of Maverick's deceased best friend, and RIO Nick Bradshaw, call sign Goose. Rooster dislikes Hangman's cavalier attitude, while Hangman criticizes Rooster's cautious flying. Maverick reunites with former girlfriend Penny Benjamin, played by Jennifer Connelly, to whom he reveals that he promised Rooster's dying mother that Rooster would not become a pilot. Rooster, unaware of the promise, angrily resents Maverick for blocking his Naval Academy application, impeding his military career, and blames him for his father's death. Though an inquiry clears Maverick of responsibility for Goose's death, the burden of guilt lies heavy on him. Maybe looking out for Rooster offers Maverick chance for redemption. Maverick is reluctant to further interfere with Rooster's career, but the alternative is to send him on the extremely dangerous mission. He tells his doubts to Iceman, who has terminal throat cancer. Iceman tells him it's time to let go. and reassures him that both the Navy and Rooster need Maverick. Top Gun composer Harold Faltermeyer reprises his role, being joined by Lady Gaga, One Republic, and Hans Zimmer. The soundtrack was produced by Lon Wolfe. It was promoted by two singles, Hold My Hand by Lady Gaga and I Ain't Worried by One Republic. From the first film, the score also incorporates elements of the original Top Gun anthem and the song Danger Zone, composed by Giorgio Moroder and sung by Kenny Loggins. Iceman dies soon after, and after an F-18 crashes during training, Cyclone removes Maverick as instructor. He relaxes the mission parameters so they are easier to execute but make escape much more difficult. During Cyclone's announcement, Maverick makes an unauthorized flight through the course with even stricter parameters than the original and hitting the target without a wingman, proving that it can be done. Despite the act of insubordination, Cyclone reluctantly appoints Maverick as a team leader. Maverick flies the lead F-18 accompanied by a buddy lacing F-18 flown by Lieutenant Natasha Trace, call sign Phoenix, played by Monica Barbaro, and WSO Lieutenant Robert Floyd, call sign Bob, played by Louis Pullman. Rooster leads the second strike pair, which includes Lieutenant Reuben Fitch, call sign Payback, and WSO Lieutenant Mikey Garcia, call sign Fanboy. The four jets launch from an aircraft carrier, and Tomahawk cruise missiles destroy the nearby airbase as they approach. The teams destroy the plant, but the SAMs open fire during their escape. Rooster runs out of countermeasures, and Maverick sacrifices his plane to protect him from an incoming strike. Believing Maverick to be dead, all jets are ordered back to the carrier. But Rooster disobeys and returns to find that Maverick ejected and is being pursued by Mi-24 attack helicopter. After destroying the gunship, Rooster is shot down by SAM and ejects. The two rendezvous and steal an F-14 from the damaged airbase. Maverick and Rooster destroy two intercepting Su-57s, but a third attacks as they run out of ammunition and countermeasures. Hangman unexpectedly arrives in time to shoot it down, and the planes return safely. Later, Rooster helps Maverick work on his P-51 Mustang. Rooster looks at a photo of their mission's success, pinned alongside a photo of his late father and a young Maverick. Finally, Penny and Maverick meet. If you enjoyed this, then please like and share the video. Do subscribe to the channel and don't forget to click the bell icon.